Hello, my dear friend. Today we will continue with Succeed for Yourself book. If you didn't hear the previous video of this book, I suggest that you head back and hear it. And for now, grab your coffee and let's dive in. Self-management techniques can help individuals overcome their weaknesses and achieve success. To develop Mr. Success's muscle power and determination, it is essential to provide him with a burning goal. Goals become automatic when they are realistic, valid, and desired more than anything else. To change bad habits and routines, it is crucial to change the patterns or routines behind them. For example, a smoker can give up smoking by breaking the pattern and changing the routine. By choosing a time when routines are changing, such as during a 2-week holiday, the craving for cigarettes will be dramatically reduced. During the first 2 or 3 days, cravings may last for 10, 20 seconds. But once one admits to being a non-smoker, the craving disappears. It is harder to do this if one is mixing with people who are constantly lighting up around them. The real test is when returning to the old routine after 2 weeks without cigarettes, the craving will have dramatically diminished, with the temptation lasting only a few seconds at a time. Self-management is essential for success, as it is impossible to do the same thing next year and expect a different result. Admitting one's weakness is crucial, as it allows for strength and courage to seek help. Treatment for alcohol addiction can only begin when a person is able to admit they are an alcoholic. The goal of being non-dependent on alcohol is far more important than Mr. Success's urging to have one more drink, as it is more important to focus on being non-dependent than to be influenced by Mr. Failure. The steps to master self-management are to change bad habits and admit your weaknesses. These principles can be reinforced through a series of stages. Control what you say and how you say it. It is more profitable for individuals to listen than speak, and it is important to decide when it is right to keep quiet and listen, and when to assert your point of view. Maintaining a balance is key to fluent conversation, but if this is too hard, keep quiet. Successful people often appear to be naturally good listeners, demonstrating self-management. It is crucial not to lose self-control, as it gives an advantage to others. Ensure your facial expression always has an element of a smile or concentration to maintain credibility and control the situation. Successful people often appear to be naturally good listeners, demonstrating self-management. It is crucial not to lose self-control, as it gives an advantage to others. Ensure your facial expression always has an element of a smile or concentration to maintain credibility and control the situation. Do the nasty job first. This tip requires self-discipline, but is easy to acquire. Mr. Failure suggests doing it later, while Mr. Success encourages getting it done now. Taking this advice will yield numerous rewards, including less stress, greater respect, higher achievement, improved self-management, and a greater sense of luck. By following these steps, individuals can achieve a balance between talking and listening, leading to greater success and success. The importance of self-management and self-rewarding oneself after a negative experience. They suggest using a time management system to ensure that one's time is being used effectively and not influenced by Mr. Failure. Regular professional health checks are essential, but maintaining good physical health is also crucial for brain function. Regular exercise and a healthy body can prevent depression. Advises against overindulgence, as it can lead to lethargy and potentially ill health. To maintain a balance, it is essential to avoid overindulgence in any form. Procrastination and temptation are interconnected, and the author suggests that the phrase, "do it now," can be a powerful self-motivator. You should put your best efforts into action and say, "I have tremendous willpower." This message can be visualized and eventually create desired results. By practicing self-management, they can develop the willpower they desire. For example, if they try it for 30 days, they will be amazed by the results. Self-management is essential for personal growth and success. By focusing on self-rewarding, time management, and maintaining a healthy body, individuals can overcome obstacles and achieve greater success. Self-management is a powerful tool that allows individuals to manage their thoughts, emotions, joys, anger, and temper. It involves total self-control, which can be achieved through willpower, self-discipline, and self-control. For instance, a couple might argue when a doorbell rings and 2 friends arrive, but the one who answers the door immediately controls their temper, facial expression, thoughts, and behavior. This control can be achieved based on how badly one wants to control themselves. One of the greatest athletes in the latter half of the 20th century was British runner Sebastian Coe. His enormous willpower, self-discipline, and self-management made him a world record holder and Olympic champion in the 800-meter and 500-meter races. Coe's determination and desire to become an Olympic and world champion were the driving forces behind his success. Although he paid a price, Coe enjoyed the benefits of his self-management. Life is limited, and achieving success requires clear ambitions and setting goals. A goal is defined as the object of a person's ambition or effort, a destination, or an aim. Everyone has some sort of goal, with extremes ranging from survival goals to great achievements. Most people have a poor ratio of goals of achievement to survival goals. The purpose of life is to decide what you want your life to be, rather than letting circumstances dictate it. What is a goal? The Oxford English Dictionary defines a goal as the object of a person's ambition or effort, a destination, an aim. This is, of course, exactly the simplicity of this message. Realistic goals are achievable and achievable, allowing individuals to achieve anything they truly want. It is essential to be positive realists and distinguish between goals of achievement and everyday activities. Success often comes about because individuals really wanted to achieve their ambitions. Without goals, nothing can be achieved, and every achievement is goal-inspired. Examples include Formula One motor racing, which improved performance and safety of family cars, and materials developed for space travel and everyday life. The relentless drive for sophisticated weapons has also led to the use of lasers in hospitals. While weaponry may seem negative, it illustrates the importance of necessity in invention and the potential for advancement and positive outcomes. By setting realistic goals, we can achieve new pinnacles of success and achieve more positive outcomes. Happiness is a key factor in life, and many people focus on retirement as their sole purpose. However, this can lead to a lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, and mental stagnation. Many retirees find themselves in a vacuum with nothing to look forward to, leading to death or mental stagnation. Instead, retirement should be the beginning of a new life, driven by goals to provide something to look forward to. Examples of successful retirees include Babs Hiscock, Colonel Sanders, authors, and Queen Mother. Setting positive goals and developing interests or hobbies that appeal to oneself can help achieve success. Many people dismiss the goal of success, believing it is only for others, but it is essential to have something to look forward to in life. A survey of the top 20 most successful entrepreneurs found that only 4 went to university, and 70% regretted it. This suggests that education is not a prerequisite for success and achievement. While formal education is important, the actual knowledge gained during those years is not necessarily useful in providing students with their standard of living. It is more important that the knowledge and experiences gained after leaving formal education become more valuable from a monetary future viewpoint. Many people overestimate the power of knowledge, as it is only potential power in a business environment. Many young people leaving education find their confidence and self-image dependent on education, which is of little practical use until that knowledge is applied. Setting goals is crucial for personal growth and development, as it helps build desire and confidence. Many people do not set goals because they don't believe they can achieve their desired outcomes, leading to a poor self-image. The law of precision suggests that gaining a goal not only leads to personal growth, but also builds relationships and valuable knowledge. For example, a university degree can be the goal, but it also creates a personal development system. Despite setbacks, striving towards a goal transcends them, building principles of philosophy and achievement. Educationalists should teach the value of goal setting themselves to help students achieve their dreams. Goal setting is a crucial process for personal and professional growth. It involves setting ambitious but achievable goals that are within our reach. These goals can be tangible or intangible and should be shared with your partner. It is essential to discuss your goals with them, as having separate lists can lead to conflict. Setting your own goals is crucial, as they should be your own and not aspired to by others. Be realistic, especially if money is involved, and set deadlines for achieving them. Start with the year, then move on to the month, and finally the precise date. Carrying your list of goals with you is essential, as it helps fuel your brain and energize your mind. While compiling a list of goals may take time, the excitement of focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want is worth the effort. By following these steps, you can create a strong and successful goal-setting program. To achieve success and happiness, be flexible in planning goals and adapt them as new information, experiences, and knowledge come along. Give up anything that is in direct opposition to your goal, as it is a step towards your goal. Avoid past habits, weaknesses, or procrastination. Be careful with whom you share your goals, as jealousy can eat away at people's energy and hinder progress. Visualize yourself having achieved your goals, as the mind of man can accurately conceive and believe it is forced to achieve. For example, if one of your goals is promotion, imagine yourself in that position, dressing appropriately and making decisions. Writing out your goals. Take some time to write down your goals. You can use the box on the next page to make a list. Discuss your goals with your partner if you have one, and distinguish between the ones you have in common and those that are personal to you. Separate your business goals from your personal goals, asking yourself, what do I really want? And then be realistic, but not unambitious. Remember to put realistic dates against each goal, whether tangible or intangible. Personal planning is crucial for success in life. It involves setting goals and achieving them with enthusiasm and organized energy. People with purpose can be identified by their actions, such as walking, holding their heads, and body language. On the other hand, people with no purpose or plan can cause frustration and accidents. For example, a busy street with people rushing from store to store with a clear purpose can result in fewer collisions. On the other hand, holidaymakers who are not focused on their goals can cause frustration and accidents. Therefore, personal planning is essential for achieving success and avoiding failure. The Japanese business community has been successful and efficient from the 1950s to the 1990s due to its long-term plans and investment that was not expected to provide short-term returns. In the UK, shareholders demand immediate dividends and focus on short-term growth and investment. The world has become smaller due to improved communication, increased trade, and people's increased money. To create a master plan and detailed support plan for each goal, set a deadline of 3 months. Break down large goals into manageable short timescales to motivate yourself. This is important because setting too big a goal in too short a time frame can lead to disillusionment. The message is twofold. Aim for a cutoff time and remember that the greater proportion of effort is put in as the cutoff time gets closer. Being motivated when the goal is not too far away is crucial for success. Breaking down a plan into realistic, achievable stages is crucial for success. Breaking big goals down into smaller, achievable stages can help achieve them more quickly. Being prepared to change direction is essential, especially if external influences, such as government policy, interest rate changes, or public disapproval, are outside your control. This can lead to failure and create an opportunity for excuses. Regarding long-term goals, it is essential to consider the importance of sales and consider new markets. Regularly checking your plan to ensure you are on the right track is crucial. Focusing on what you want rather than what you don't, and replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, can help you stay focused. Building support for your plans is essential, especially if you are not receiving support from your partner. This may require discussion to eliminate selfish behavior and create a team spirit. By breaking down your goals into smaller, achievable stages, you can ensure you are on the right track and achieve your goals. When seeking advice or opinions, it's important to consider the qualifications of the person you're asking. If you're considering a money-making opportunity, ask for the opinions of those with experience or money. Create a plan by asking yourself what you need to do to achieve your goal and prioritize them when finalizing the plan. Ensure your goal plan is visible at all times, as a ship's captain would have a chart room and chart table with a route plan. Apply the same principles to any goal, such as getting a job, promotion, personal fitness, or running your own business. Remember, the principle is important, and seek opinions from qualified individuals when preparing a plan. Visualization is crucial for goal setting as it increases confidence, competence, and skills, motivating individuals to set even bigger goals. Initially, the author struggled with imagining success, but an experience convinced them of the power of vivid imagination and the satisfaction gained from setting goals. The author emphasizes the importance of visualization techniques in achieving goals. They suggest sticking to established ideas and systems that have worked for them and others. The only limitations are those imposed on oneself. Negative visualization, such as thinking one cannot achieve a goal, can make the goal impossible to achieve. Positive visualization, as demonstrated by Roger Bannister in 1954, can be achieved by visualizing achieving a goal without altering physical appearance or equipment. This approach has been proven effective in breaking the 4-minute mile record, demonstrating the power of visualization in achieving goals. Roger Bannister's "If he can, I can" attitude exemplified the power of visualization in achieving success. Visualization can be positive or negative, but it is more commonly used negatively. To achieve success, it is crucial to switch from negative visualization to positive visualization. Actively replacing negative thoughts with positive ones is essential. The brain processes visual information more effectively than textual information, and individuals with a strong sense of self-image are more likely to achieve success. Athletes like Steve Redgrave and Muhammad Ali serve as examples of successful individuals who have utilized visualization techniques to accomplish their goals. Redgrave's ability to envision his desired outcome played a crucial role in his achievements, while Ali's unwavering focus on winning fights contributed to his success. By intentionally cultivating a positive mental image, individuals can overcome setbacks and reach their goals. Through the power of visualization, people can surmount obstacles and achieve their desired outcomes. Visualize goals in detail, defining them accurately, and allowing your brain to visualize them in every detail. This principle applies to every goal. Affirmations can be used to continually use self-image positively and effectively. Start with "I am," and change negative affirmations into positive ones. For example, "I am feeling ill" can be transformed into "I am fantastic," "I am broke" into "I am financially secure," "I am unhappy" into "I am happy," "I am a lousy skier" into "I am a good parent," "I am not a very good husband-wife" into "I am a good, caring, loving husband-wife." Remember that the subconscious mind needs to be fed the right information, as it records every experience and influences our bodily functions. Many people struggle with memory, which can be attributed to the belief that they are bad at remembering or can't remember. To overcome this, it is crucial to consistently think, talk, and visualize success, which can be implanted into the subconscious. Positive affirmations can be used as a subconscious tool, and they should be the first thought in the morning and repeated several times a day. Sporting analogies can be used to illustrate messages of personal development, as coaches and athletes seek and test ideas and processes to achieve success. The desire for goal achievement enhances the will to win, which can be explained by the development of the human brain. Scientific research has shown that when we visualize ourselves performing a specific activity, our brain programs alter as if we were actively performing. Mental rehearsals, such as mental rehearsing, can improve anything in our lives. Actors and actresses, for example, use their imagination to become Jekyll and Hyde personalities. Coaches and personal development trainers train athletes to visualize results, as seen in golfers and tennis players who say they knew they would do something due to positive visualization and subsequent action. The success attitude is a common trait among successful people, including entrepreneurs like Richard Branson, Charles Dunstone, and Julian Richer, athletes, musicians, singers, and entertainers. This attitude is not acquired after achieving wealth, but rather is a vital ingredient in one's success. A positive attitude is constructive, directional, and marked by the presence of qualities. It is expressed by a purposeful mind, expecting the best, realistically optimistic, and cheerful. To maintain a successful attitude, one must be confident, convinced, and confident, and strive to achieve success in any sphere of activity. A success attitude is crucial for achieving success and should be developed before it has been achieved. Happiness is an experience of enjoyment that can be achieved through hobbies, music, sports, meals, sunsets, or flowers. The main goal should be to make oneself happy by focusing on happiness and not being dependent on external factors. Truth and honesty are essential for personal and professional happiness. People who are honest with themselves are able to be honest with their fellows, and effective communication leads to trust and respect. Honesty is essential in business, as many people make promises they cannot keep, such as underpromise and overdeliver. In management programs, honesty is stressed to managers, as it ensures that the recipient of criticism will be the beneficiary in the long term. Moral courage is crucial for telling the truth and maintaining trust in others. It is also important not to exaggerate information, as it can lead to incorrect decisions in business and relationships. To build a success attitude, one should expect the best and approach every day with positive thoughts. This can help reduce interruptions to enjoyment and improve self-image. Building a success attitude involves expecting good news and making it a habit to be positive. This can be achieved by not smoking, drinking, or biting one's nails, but also by avoiding negative thoughts that damage self-image. By making it a habit to be positive, happy, and enjoying every day, one can avoid negative thoughts that damage self-image. By focusing on these aspects, individuals can achieve greater achievement and success. The author suggests that habitually positive attitudes can be achieved through the principle of repetition. Athletes build muscle through continual repetition, and the brain responds like a muscle to repetition. The author believes that 10 repetitions of a thought will create a foundation for positivity. To change attitudes, one must understand attitude and distinguish between positive and negative thought patterns. The author has seen successful achievements from people who have changed from negative to positive attitudes. Smiling is another way to change attitudes. By consciously changing facial expressions, the movement of muscles into a smile reflects back into the brain, replacing negative thoughts with something more positive. Practicing smiling in the morning, going to work, and with colleagues can also help. Betty Rice Hunt, a 63-year-old cancer survivor, exemplifies the importance of not burdening others with our health problems. Despite her immense pain and difficulty, she continued her fundraising efforts, earning a certificate from Sir Angus Ogilvy for raising the highest sum ever for the Imperial Cancer Research Fund. This story highlights the power of sharing joy and overcoming challenges. Planning positive actions each day leads to positive thoughts and progress towards goals. Honesty with others and oneself can increase self-assurance and confidence. Discarding negative thoughts is crucial for happiness, as it allows us to focus on the positive and replace negative thoughts with positive ones. Think of problems as challenges rather than burdens. The more active we are, the more problems we encounter. Instead of using the word problem and instead referring to them as challenges, our minds positively embrace them, embracing them as opportunities rather than demotivators. This approach to problem solving can lead to a more positive and fulfilling life. Over the past 40 years, more change has occurred than in human history, making it inevitable for our lifetime. Despite fearing uncertainty, most change turns out positively. The brain is fantastic and can handle new challenges. Embrace change positively and see what might be rather than what was. Accept the saying that altering one's attitude can alter their life. Life is not a straight path to success, but it is full of ups and downs, successes, and failures. Most people can cope with these challenges, but some may need to learn to cope with sudden or dramatic success. This chapter focuses on managing times of crisis, disaster, failure, setbacks, fears, and worries that can be barriers to success. It is essential to be a positive thinker and master life with all the opportunities and joys available. Demotivators, such as setbacks, fears, and worries, are often caused by demotivators. It is crucial to identify the causes and work to gradually eliminate them. Demotivation can hinder decision-making and influence over others. By examining emotions that can be barriers to success, we can handle them positively and overcome them. Unhappiness can lead to depression, which can be a barometer for stormy conditions. Envy destroys the human heart and soul, creating destructive misery for oneself and others. It leads to loneliness as others cannot share their joys, successes, or happiness with an envious person. Bitterness and revenge are two different emotions that feed each other, often dealing with past events. Unfortunate past events should be left in the history books, and revenge is wasteful as it uses up productive and creative thought. If the same creative energy and time were directed positively, the outcome would be success. Depression is a major cause of unhappiness, and those who want to manage it should seek the cause and take systematic steps to prevent it. Regular exercise is one of the best antidotes to depression, and more serious depression requires expert medical treatment and counseling. It is not good to tell a depressed person to snap out of it. They must learn to manage their emotions and focus on the positive aspects of life. The loss of a loved one can cause immense unhappiness, and it is essential to have faith and positive effort to turn this situation into a happy experience. Time is a great healer, but it is not right to wallow in misery and make others miserable. It takes positive effort and determination to turn our thoughts to the future and try to make others happy. In prisons and confinements, people who have committed offenses against society are often unhappy due to lack of self-management, control, or willpower. The biggest theft of liberty in life is from oneself, and unsociable behavior can lead to little pleasure. People who commit crime are generally unhappy, and even those not institutionalized face the fear of being discovered. Family problems can also bring joy and security if approached with love, care, and responsibility, without selfish thoughts or actions. The penultimate chapter of this book will discuss the joy and happiness available for those fortunate enough to share their lives with another person. Unhappiness and dissatisfaction are inevitable when we view ourselves negatively and self-destructively. To avoid unhappiness, focus on positive attributes and actively build a success attitude by focusing on self-love and recognizing the goodness within ourselves. This will help us overcome our negative thoughts and create a more positive outlook. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life, regardless of our efforts to prevent them. In fact, the more we engage in various pursuits, the more likely we are to encounter setbacks. It is natural to fear making mistakes, but allowing that fear to paralyze us can hinder our progress and limit our achievements. Mistakes are not only acceptable, but also valuable learning opportunities. However, repeatedly making the same mistake is unwise. Setbacks can arise from errors or unforeseen circumstances, sometimes beyond our control. I vividly remember my first significant setback in my professional journey. Worrying about potential situations can be minimized by envisioning the worst scenario and creating a plan for handling it. This helps in focusing on positive action and eliminating the worry. Brainstorming ideas can also help find solutions to worries. Writing down worries or having a worry box can also help. This system involves writing down a worry and putting it in the box, which can be emptied out at the end of the month. Worrying can lead to depression and stress, so it's important to take action and be positive. Worrying is an inhibitor to achieving goals, so it's crucial to avoid it. Rejection, often expressed as a simple word, can be difficult to overcome due to its societal conditioning. The word no has been used as a form of control since childhood, preventing individuals from achieving their goals. Fear of rejection can lead to people seeking jobs, borrowing money, or even claiming they cannot cope with rejection. However, success can be achieved by doing things differently, grasping challenges, and establishing relationships. Rejection is not a rejection in 99% of cases, and it is not always a rejection. The most effective way to deal with rejection is to understand that it is only no at that point in time. In the last few months, people may have made changes to their circumstances, such as having more funds, opportunities, or time, which may lead to buying or doing what they initially refused. By understanding that rejection is a temporary phase, individuals can overcome the fear of rejection and achieve their goals. Asking people for help is not harmful, and it is essential to understand that not everyone is afraid of rejection or being obligated. Most successful people ask for help or information, and even if you get a no, it is possible to improve your situation and help others. It is important not to take no personally, as it is an unsatisfactory result. Persistence is a powerful ingredient of success, and if you are prepared to keep working on it, you will eventually succeed. The opposite of persistence is giving up, which is common among many people. Studies show that most people quit within 2 weeks of starting a program, 4 days of starting a diet, or 8 months of starting a savings plan. Persistence is key to inventions, as seen in Edison's light bulb, Fleming's penicillin discovery, and drugs controlling cancer. However, it's essential to balance quitting and stubbornness. Many people give up too early, despite the difference between stubbornness and persistence. Embracing persistence is a winning ingredient in personal and professional success. Being honest with yourself is crucial for success. Being stubborn is destructive and requires little action to change. Persistence is positive and involves trying new actions or approaches. The 11th hour principle suggests that things can turn for the better when things seem bleak. Persistence can master rejection, and there is no logic in fearing rejection. Instead, focus on the pain and pleasure caused by rejection and ask yourself, so what if they say no? Mastering rejection will make you more willing and prepared to take risks. Remember to reverse negative visualizations and avoid negative outcomes. Negative thinking is a dangerous and costly habit that can lead to emotional, physical, and mental damage. It is the single biggest destroyer of success and potential success, destroying relationships, creativity, achievement, and happiness. Negative thinking also creates an environment for illness to grow and prosper, as we attract what we fear. Negative thinking and communication can be addictive and negatively affect what people say and think to themselves. Common phrases that people often say to themselves include, "I'm too old to change now. I'm too young. I know I can't. I will never be able to. I hate doing this. I will never be able to. I bet I catch your cold. I'm always carsick. I'm always falling off. I'm always broke. And I'm just not clever enough." Negative thought is a destructive use of our creative imagination, causing us to expect the worst or anticipate something we don't want to happen to us. It is essential to avoid negative thinking and to remember that the damage it does to oneself and relationships is beyond measure. This section discusses how to process and handle negative communication, focusing on the 3 C's: criticism, condemning, and complaining. Criticism is essential for personal growth, but too much criticism can be destructive. The media has become increasingly negative, with interviews often involving conflict and debunking good ideas. It is important to avoid mixing with people who only talk about the 3 C's. Living in a negative environment can lead to cynicism and skepticism. The law of conformity suggests that humans naturally conform to their environment, so if the environment is negative, people will become negative themselves. The author encourages drawing up a list of successful but extremely negative people to challenge the norm. Monuments are erected to those who have been criticized, not to those who criticize. If something has happened, it is now in the past. Do not use it as an excuse for misery and unhappiness, which in turn can be passed on to others. I cannot stress strongly enough the importance of positive rather than negative affirmations, and if there is only one message that you take from this book, this should be it. In hot countries, we take precautions to avoid mosquito bites and malaria, but negative communication can have long-lasting effects. For example, if a passenger throws garbage into your car, you might be furious and throw it back. However, we allow others to put it in our minds, making us more cautious. It's important to distinguish between recognizing negativity and actively thinking negatively. Recognizing negative actions or occurrences is sensible and realistic. Instead of letting negative thoughts run riot, we should take action and clean our car. Taking action is positive, and getting upset is negative, while doing something about what we have noticed is positive. To eliminate negativity, one should check their verbal communication with family, friends, and colleagues to ensure they are constructive. If negative comments are made, they may harm others. Instead, focus on positive communication. If negative thoughts enter your mind, replace them with positive ones. For example, instead of saying, "I am a bad public speaker," "I'm a good public speaker," "I'm always broke," or "I am ill," say, "I am well." Avoid negative situations, as the brain's purpose is to transport it. For example, motorway police witness the stupidity of the motoring public in accidents, which can lead to accidents and injuries. Avoid negative environments, such as workplace politics or bosses, as no reward is sufficient to justify spending one's life in such a negative environment. The author criticizes sociologists and psychiatrists who claim that negative television, video, and cinema programs are not harmful and do not contribute to child crime or mass killings. They argue that exposure to human horror, such as violence and murders, can lead to a conditioned state of mind. The author personally avoids watching films or TV shows that contain human conflict or strife, as it can be harmful to the brain. They also suggest giving up negative thinking, as many people have become addicted to bad news. They suggest testing their habit by going for 24 hours without having a negative thought, and if they achieve that, it's fantastic. They suggest giving themselves 30 days of continually avoiding negative thoughts to break the habit. The author emphasizes the importance of avoiding negative content to maintain a positive and creative mindset. Handling negativity in others is crucial for maintaining positive thoughts. To succeed, be understanding when someone says something negative, as it may be due to worry, fear, or misinformation. Mix with positive people in negative environments, such as phone calls or visits, to step out of the negative environment and create a positive one. Be prepared to walk away from negative situations, as it is your life and brain, and negative situations or communication cannot impact your success or happiness. Being brave and not cowardly in handling negativity is more effective than being cowardly and expressing your own negativity. To be a successful leader, build your own vocabulary and understand what is negative. Be enthusiastic about constructive criticism and encourage others to offer it. Do not shoot the messenger by becoming ultra-positive, as it can lead to avoiding bad news. Accurate and up-to-date information is crucial for success. Do not overreact to other people's opinions, as they can be right or wrong. Build a bulletproof screen around yourself to protect yourself from negative or hurtful opinions. Have an antidote for negative comments by thinking of the most negative person you know. When asking them how they are, be prepared with their mildest response, such as, "Under the circumstances, things could be worse." This will change the conversation and potentially change the individual's behavior. Enthusiasm is a state of mind that inspires action and is contagious. It is a fuel that can be instilled and inspired by great leaders throughout history. In public speaking, enthusiasm can make mundane activities enjoyable and make the effort more rewarding. To build enthusiasm, it is essential to be genuine and not be false. Some people may have natural enthusiasm, but it is within one's grasp. To create irresistible enthusiasm, take responsibility for generating your own enthusiasm. To show enthusiasm, look and feel enthusiastic, and be passionate about your beliefs or principles. Passion and enthusiasm are exhibited through voice changes, body language, and facial expressions. These outward signs are interpreted by others and can be controlled by oneself. To be enthusiastic about life, set goals and practice physical techniques to promote enthusiasm. Speak more rapidly, change voice inflection, walk faster, avoid slouching, smile, and sway your arms while walking. Breathe deeply, laugh, and share with others. On the phone, move your voice up and down. Be cheerful and show enthusiasm to others by greeting them with a smile. Enthusiasm is a powerful force that can overcome obstacles and bring happiness. If you are an enthusiast, you will soon see success in any form. Genuine and natural enthusiasm is more likely to make happiness a reality. Anthony Robbins' theories on personal development revolve around two pillars: pain and pleasure. Pain has a positive element as it provides messages to the brain that prevent harm to our bodies. The human brain will do almost anything to avoid pain and seek pleasure. For example, giving up smoking may seem more painful than long-term pain, but it requires behavioral change. The problem is not whether we can change, but whether we are prepared to. The key is to ask ourselves if we will change. Most people want to change, but struggle to take the necessary action due to perceived short-term pleasure. Here are tips to help improve self-motivation and take necessary steps to change. To change, visualize the outcome if you don't change, making it more painful than the small steps needed. Visualize the results if you do change, envisioning the rewards and experiences that come from the change. Take a risk and do something different, as repeating the same thing won't change results. Change is driven by self-motivation, which is stronger if you believe in the end result and accept the human behavioral attraction to pleasure and pain avoidance. Self-image is a complex concept that can be influenced by various factors such as goals, purpose, faith, beliefs, life events, and success experiences. It can also be influenced by environmental conditioning and conscious or subconscious behavior. For instance, people may perceive themselves as overweight or obese, while others may not see themselves as overweight due to comparing themselves to others who are much heavier. Self-motivation can also impact self-image, as individuals may exhibit different behaviors when dressed differently. Ultimately, self-image can be shaped by various factors. To become more self-motivated, follow these stages. 1. Set motivation goals. Set clear goals and purpose for yourself. 2. Mix with motivated people. Mix with people who exhibit positive characteristics, as demotivated people can demoralize you. 3. Success for yourself. Keep making positive affirmations to bring about positive results. 4. Make a commitment to be motivated. Make a daily commitment to be motivated and others will recognize your self-motivation. 5. Monitor your progress. Look back at the previous 12 months and see if you've made progress. If you've made progress, you'll feel more motivated. This principle is a key factor for managers in motivating others. To develop self-motivation, explore all areas in your life where you're progressing and focus on those areas. Setting motivation goals, mixing with motivated people, making positive affirmations, making a commitment to be motivated, and monitoring progress are all essential steps towards self-motivation. To boost self-motivation, set realistic challenges and change your routine. Accepting challenges without believing you cannot win can lead to demotivation and chaos in organizations. Having immediate and long-term goals that you can achieve is crucial. Breaking routines, such as moving furniture or changing office layouts, can stimulate self-motivation. Motivating someone else every day can help recharge one's batteries and increase motivation. Sharing success stories and experiences from others can inspire oneself and help them become more self-motivated. Investing in learning materials, such as books and CDs, can also stimulate self-motivation. Using your vehicle as a learning center and a means of transport can also help stimulate new ideas and keep you motivated. By following these tips, you can become a more motivated individual and contribute to your personal growth. The author emphasizes the importance of maintaining a fit and healthy body for better brain function and quality of life. They suggest doing quick press-ups before a presentation to boost adrenaline and improve brain function. Setting realistic challenges is crucial for maintaining self-motivation, as it fluctuates and requires continuous effort. Life is full of ups and downs, so re-establishing motivation can be achieved by revisiting key points and putting them into action. The author warns against becoming a self-development junkie who focuses on the latest books, courses, or seminars, without incorporating the ideas distilled in the book into their daily lives. The author emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's body and taking responsibility for their health. The importance of active listening is crucial for success and happiness. It involves actively listening, concentrating, and watching the other person's lips. A good communicator attracts others, making them want to be with you, share with you, seek your counsel, trust you, and invite you. The art of communication involves conveying information or a message with absolute clarity. To improve communication, it is important to talk, respect the people you talk to, and be honest with yourself. Treating people as oak trees, not acorns, creates a more conducive situation for communication. Being honest with yourself and giving compliments can help create a more conducive environment for communication. By treating everyone as an oak tree, you can create a more conducive situation for communication and achieve desired results. By focusing on these aspects, you can become an effective communicator and achieve success and happiness in life. A great conversationalist is one who focuses on listening and focusing on the other person's words. They ask questions and gather information to get the other person talking. To succeed, one should be interested in others and find out their interests, worries, or experiences. Constructive criticism is essential in relationships, as success is achieved with and through people. When correcting another person's performance or behavior, criticize the result rather than the individual. Listen to what is said before replying, and repeat what you hear with a question to confirm. Share your give-up goals with family, colleagues, and acquaintances, but be careful with whom you share your success goals. By being interested in others, being a good communicator, and being a good listener, one can achieve long-lasting happiness and success. The golden rule of written communication is to write positively and only use it as a last resort when necessary. The danger with written communication is that it can be misinterpreted and repeatedly reread. In business and family situations, it is important to avoid using the written word for critical communication. Email is becoming a time waster, so it is better to talk face-to-face and send nice notes, cards, emails, letters, and thank yous. Success is achieved more easily with the support and encouragement of others, and if you care about others, they will care about you. By avoiding the use of written communication, you can achieve success and build relationships with others. Body language is a crucial aspect of communication, as it is a prime area of understanding and interpreting facial expressions and other body signals. With approximately 40,000 words and sounds available, 750,000 body language signals, 15,000 of which are from the face alone, are used daily. It is impossible to control what we are giving away. So when spoken words conflict with body language signals, body language will provide the correct information. To be a successful communicator, one should first build their own understanding of body language by watching people and reading books on the subject. It is important to consider the feelings of others, as they can affect our relationships. Communication is essential, as it can lead to conflict and frustration, even in advanced societies. The author emphasizes the importance of having a strong family as one of the main purposes of life. They have experienced the joy, security, love, warmth, and affection that come from being part of a family. The author believes that everyone should have a purpose in life, whether it's monetary or recognition-based. However, single-minded striving towards these goals can leave a trail of destruction behind. Many people may marry and have children, but eventually realize they have missed out on the happiness and fulfillment that comes from being a parent. If every parent looked after their own children, many of the world's problems could be solved. A young boy repeatedly gets in and out of jail for various offenses, not critiquing his religion, but rather the family's practice of worship. The story emphasizes the importance of self-care before helping others, as the saying, "Charity begins at home," suggests. The importance of family in achieving happiness and success. It highlights the importance of maintaining close relationships, even if they are distant, and the value of friendships and acquaintances. Marriage, which often starts with high expectations, is a crucial aspect of a successful relationship. Love is fickle and takes time to build, and it requires effort and compromise. To maintain enjoyment, happiness, and security in family, it is essential to eat together regularly, even if it is at a private house. Mealtimes should be a priority, and if working hours prevent it, it can be done on weekends. This allows for relaxation and conversation, while sitting in front of a television with food balanced on one's knees can elicit a grunt. Shared opinions are also essential for family success. It is important to ask family members for their opinions, even if they are opinionated. This helps develop communication and can lead to valuable insights. The author has found that the opinions of their children can be stimulating and full of wisdom. When asking others for their opinions, it is important to listen to them and learn from their thoughts and ideas. By doing so, individuals can build a strong foundation for happiness and security in their families. To maximize happiness within a family, focus on the good aspects of the relationship and avoid dwelling on negative habits. People may become irritated from time to time, but it's normal. Replace negative feelings with positive ones. Be there when needed by family members, value special occasions, and make every effort to attend important events. The only regrets in life are the things we did not do, not the things we did. Remember to be there when needed, and never forget the good things in life. In hindsight, prioritize sports over money, and created a family culture where advice, counsel, or support prioritized above all else. In Victorian times, it was not common to show emotion or express affection, and the best way to counteract emotions was with a cold bath. Saying "I love you" is one of the most powerful words, but it is often underutilized in later life. Plan to play together, as the adage goes, and it is essential for mature people to learn to play again and be a child again. Behaving like a child occasionally can give you a new perspective on your values and assumptions. Encourage humor by laughing at yourself. Humor is a leveler and can solve almost every crisis, and laughter is one of the greatest joys of being human. It is frustrating to be with people who take themselves too seriously, but it is important to be able to laugh at yourself occasionally, to encourage others to laugh with you. A balance should be struck, as it can be annoying when you stub your toe on the foot of the bed, and your partner rolls out of bed laughing at your misfortune. By doing these things, you can achieve success at home and foster a sense of joy and connection. The text emphasizes the importance of remembering the purpose of life, especially for parents and those striving for monetary success. It encourages spending quality time with loved ones, valuing each moment, and avoiding interruptions. Parents should also consider their expectations of their children and avoid putting them under pressure to achieve. This approach can lead to genuine excitement, enthusiasm, and pride when they succeed. Complimenting your family is also important, as it can bond families more strongly. It is beneficial to give compliments to your family members, as it can bring joy and happiness to both parties. It is also important to keep in touch with your family, even if some members live far away. Sending cards on birthdays and anniversaries can be a small sacrifice in time and effort, but it shows that you care and are committed to your family. In every family, there will be upsets and hurtful words, and it is normal to react angrily. It is essential to forgive and forget the hurt, as it will not make you happy to bear the grudge or prevent it from happening again. Instead, focus on the future and learn from the situation. For those who are home executives, remember that children will eventually leave and want to lead their own lives. It is crucial to dedicate a large part of your activities, interests, and endeavors to their direction, while also building a life for yourself. This will help you feel a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment when your children leave home. Having something to look forward to is another important aspect of family success. Every family should have something they are jointly looking forward to, such as a family holiday or other ideas to create together. This requires thought and planning and can lead to a better future for all involved. The author emphasizes the importance of having strong family rules to provide strength and set the standards of the family's philosophy and culture. They suggest 4 strong principles that should not be broken within a family. 1. As a parent, understand that children will make mistakes and may drive you to distraction. Ensure they are aware of the boundaries they must never go beyond. 2. Make it a family rule to always be truthful and honest, never to lie. 3. Do not tolerate bad manners towards family members or those outside the family. 4. Create security through self-discipline, creating a caring, sharing discipline where everyone knows where they stand. 5. Share joys and worries with your immediate family. If you cannot share your worries with your family, you may experience sadness and loneliness. 6. There is wonderful strength in a close family. Share your worries not to make your family suffer, but to give them a chance to understand. 7. This sharing will strengthen and unite the family, becoming a platform for outstanding success in the future. Money is a commodity that has value only when it is exchanged for something else, such as property or services rendered. It only provides pleasure, enjoyment, prosperity, and happiness when we trade with others for their services and products. In Britain, the terms new money and old money are often used interchangeably, with old money being held by the aristocracy and those who have inherited money from their ancestors. Many people making new money have goals and ambitions, such as providing better education and lifestyle for their children. However, the author admits that leaving a fortune for their children is not one of their priorities. They do not want to be the wealthiest man in the graveyard or give others satisfaction by looking at published wills columns in newspapers. The question of how much money you need or want is a challenging one to answer. It is essential to compare your current lifestyle with the desired lifestyle and consider inflation and changing circumstances as you age. Overwhelming with money can destroy happiness, and it is difficult to determine how much money is truly needed for retirement. The balance of life is crucial for success and happiness in amassing money. Focusing on the reasons why you desire to amass money can lead to greater happiness and satisfaction. Some reasons to consider include donating to charities, personal possessions, travel, books, music, sports, and motor cars or planes. Having sufficient savings for emergencies can provide a sense of security and comfort. Making money for the right principles can provide security, a better self-image, and enhanced confidence. When used wisely, money can contribute to greater happiness, pleasure, and enjoyment when spent in accordance with the 3 principles of happiness. Something to look forward to, sharing, and making someone else happy. 1. The process of making money involves developing a positive mindset and finding the right technique. A positive attitude is more valuable than any get-rich-quick scheme or gold mine, as it is something that cannot be taken away. The law of not chasing money, but chasing success is crucial. People who desperately need money often set out to get it, but money seems to run away. Self-made millionaires and billionaires who never set out to chase money instead pursued success in various forms, such as creating an empire or a better life for their family or children. Commission salespeople often earn more by providing good service and products that customers want, rather than pushing high commission items. Therefore, having a vision of what money is for and how it will be spent is essential for financial success. To build a secure financial mindset, it is essential to be comfortable with money and avoid showing off your wealth. When amassing more money than your immediate friends or parents, do not feel uncomfortable or guilty, but avoid brag and boasting, as it can destroy relationships and happiness. Conquer self-pity by recognizing that being without money or worrying about paying bills is a mindset that can be curable. To cure this condition, build up your desire to be self-sufficient and set goals that lead to that state. Define what your money is for in detail, focusing on what it is to achieve for you and others, rather than just an amount expressed in figures. Visualize yourself with money by building up a picture of yourself with money, seeing the lifestyle and feeling you will have, and developing a positive attitude towards money. By doing so, you can create a secure financial mindset and achieve financial success. The author emphasizes the importance of affirmations such as, "I am wealthy and financially secure," in achieving success. To overcome obstacles to making money, it is crucial to avoid being held back and learn basic techniques. Mixing with the right people and not using negative affirmations is essential, as they can lead to negative results. Avoid making excuses for responsibilities, family, or time constraints. Poverty is not a virtue, as it is not necessary for everyone to be financially poor. Being enthusiastic about money-making is essential, as it is only 10% of the qualifications needed, and 90% is based on attitude and self-management. Opportunities often seem to avoid or miss people with a negative attitude. Share your brilliant idea or opportunity with someone who will be enthusiastic and excited. Control your expenses and avoid letting circumstances, position, or ego keep you poor. As money comes in, it is common for people to spend too much too soon, leading to financial struggles and staying poor. By making the right affirmations and learning basic techniques, individuals can overcome obstacles and achieve success in the financial world. To avoid damaging relationships, avoid lending money to family, friends, or acquaintances. This often leads to tears, as the recipient may not prioritize repaying the debt or even resent the request. If tempted to lend, give if desired, but avoid becoming a moneylender. Instead, leave it to professionals who specialize in this area. To amass money, start by spending less than you earn and continue until you have amassed the amount you truly need. Save first, spend second, and make your money work for you by spreading your investments across various assets such as antiques, paintings, land, property, stamp collections, vintage motor cars, planes, stocks, shares, gilts, equities, bonds, and savings accounts. Reinvest your income while amassing money to speed up the process of making money. If investments are properly placed and working for you, they will provide an income, but it is important not to spend it. Instead, reinvest the income to speed up the process of making money. Cut your losses quickly and carefully. Many people waste time, energy, and mental exertion trying to turn a loss into a profit. Instead, focus on saving, investing, and reinvesting your income to ensure that your money is working for you. Amassing money involves several key techniques and principles. Start by spending less than you earn, save first, and make your money work for you by spreading your investments across various assets. Remember to cut your losses quickly and carefully to ensure financial success. To achieve financial success, it is essential to always buy quality products, as people with little money tend to buy cheap products. The principle of you get what you pay for applies to most purchases, even in an expendable society. Mixing with successful people can help you develop a transferable mindset and accumulate wealth. Practice self-management, both consciously and subconsciously, to save money and manage financial affairs carefully. Spoil yourself occasionally to have something to look forward to and accumulate more quickly. Look for opportunities to make money daily, such as working part-time, starting a business, or starting your own business full-time. There are thousands of opportunities to earn money for yourself, and the more you give, the more you get. The law of success states that what you give in life, you get back with the chance of tenfold return. As you make money, give a proportion of it away, perhaps to good causes like charities. And here we come to an end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode as we continue our journey together. Have a great day.